The Super 4 stage begins. Hello and welcome to the highlights of the 13th match of the Asia Cup 2025 played between Sri Lanka and Bangladesh in Dubai. The pitch looks dry and has a lot of cracks, which will assist the bowlers. Bangladesh's captain Liton Das won the toss and decided to bowl first. Let's take a look at the playing 11s of both the sides. Sri Lanka are going with Pathum Nissanka, Kusal Mendis and Kamil Mishara in the top order. The bowling attack consists of Nuwan Tushara, Dushmanta Chamira and Wanindu Hasaranga. There are two changes for Bangladesh overall. They are going ahead with captain Liton Das, Tanzid Hassan Tamim and Tauhid Hridoy in the batting order. The bowling group consists of Taskin Ahmed, Mustafizur Rahman and Shariful Islam. Let's head straight to the action.
Lanka also would have opted to chase, but I think this is a better way to go.
Okay, interesting. I mentioned earlier that Bangladesh have won 3 of the last 5 games that have been played between these two countries. There's a shooting batsman, Nissanka and also Mendis. But history tells us that Sri Lanka do have the upper hand and go into this match as favourites. Of course, they did play against Bangladesh a little bit earlier in the Asia Cup and won that comfortably by 6 wickets. So that'll put them in good stead. Of course, Mendis is someone who's a wonderful player. He played beautifully the other night with 76. He scored so many runs throughout his T20 international career. He really is quite a special player, and he's someone they want to get rid of pretty smartly. The other guy is Nissanka.
Yeah, 2,000 plus runs to him as well. His strike rate 124, but in the last year, that's way better than that. As a partnership too, they've done extremely well. Shariful Islam with the ball, he's a left armer, brought in specifically against Sri Lanka because their record against left arm seamers, not the best of this. Matchups being paid attention to.
Yeah, one of the two changes, Shariful's in and Mahidi Hassan, the off spinner, is also in. He will look to swing the ball as well, Shariful. Right, here we go. First delivery of the Super 4s, Asia Cup 2025. A little bit of movement back in, as you'd normally see from Shariful. He's a big, tall left armer. Delivers from fairly close to the stumps. Gets that ball to move back in towards the right-handers.
Yeah, black armbands.
A little bit leg side, he's picked that up beautifully. That's a really good shot. That is the first 6 of the game. Fine stuff. Beautiful shot. That is a magnificent stroke. Not that short at all. He's just picked it up beautifully, trusted the bounce and dispatched it for 4 flat. A bit over pitch this time, and that's been drilled down the ground for 4. They are 2 wonderful strokes. Really good cricket from Nissanka. And he's going to get more. 4 more. What another fine shot that is.
Goes over the top on the leg side. It's a small boundary, it's a shorter boundary, but what the Sri Lankan batters are doing so well. Pathum Nissanka, now this should be taken, yes. He was looking to try and clear mid-wicket. Taskin Ahmed strikes. And the opening partnership has been broken.
Once again it's Taskin Ahmed who's picked up a wicket in his very first over. He didn't open the bowling, he came in to bowl the 5th over. It was on the shorter side, just couldn't connect it well. There are 2 fielders in that direction. And this was gone to deep mid-wicket, where Saif Hassan takes it gleefully. Look at that reaction. They needed to see the breakthrough, and it's Taskin Ahmed who delivers with the ball. The Pathum Nissanka gone for 22, Sri Lanka 44 for 1.
Kamil Mishara is the new batter. comes down the track and he's cleared long on and done it easily. The Sri Lankan 50 is up. This is down to backward square leg out taken. Mahadi strikes again and Kusal Mendis the big wicket.
Mishra was not rotating the strike. This was there for the sweep, but he gets underneath it, gets the top edge, and Saifasan picks up his second catch. The openers are back. Mahdi Hassan among the wicket. Change of bowling working in favour of Bangladesh. The skipper doing the right thing to bring him on. It looked set, but he has to go. Gone for 34. Sri Lanka 58 for 2. That's his career. Kushal Perera.
Out bowled. Trying to play the reverse lap, only to find the ball hitting the target.
Yeah, he goes and completely misses. He went early. Mahedi did well to follow him, and he's cleaned him up. Top of leg stump. He's enjoyed that. In quick fashion, Bangladesh have picked up 3. Mishra goes for 5. Sri Lanka 65 for 3.
Got to find the fielder. No, that's going to be 4 runs.
Six. That's a long way. Short boundary or long boundary.
Again, this time he gets the gap. That was pace off. Dragged it from outside the off stump. That's a welcome boundary for Sri Lanka at this stage. Now they're asking for a catch, and that's given. Kusal Perera, now he's going to have a word. I'm wondering whether he'll refer it. He looks surprised.
Well, this type of one, you know if you're nicked it or not. So he's not reviewed it straight away. He's taken his time, but he's asked the question.
Keep rolling, keep rolling. There is a clear spike when the ball is next to the bat. I don't see any gap between bat and ball. Bat involved, going back to Asif on field. Asif, stay with your decision of out. You're on screen signal out now.
Right, so that's the reason why Bangladesh appealed straight away. Kusal Perera referred it, but there was a nick. So Sri Lanka, they lose their 4th. Bangladesh striking at important times. Out for 16 of 16 balls in the 14th over, 97 for 4. Goes a sweep and gets it behind square leg. And the 100's up for Sri Lanka.
It did so well, but not as well as this. This is hit so hard, goes a long way. Second 6 for Dasun Shanaka.
He gets it on the full, and where has it gone? Long enough. It's 6. Big over, 17 runs off it. 115 for 4. Now, what about this? Has he cleared it? I think he has. That's a good start. We talk about the shorter boundary, and that's perfectly executed. That was pace off, and 4. Very well done. Waited for it. Lovely pivot, and worked it behind square leg.
Looking to go offside, slicing it away. Oh, it's almost a beauty. It's almost a magnificent catch. Great effort. Mr. Fizzer at one stage thought he was going to snaffle that. I hope he's going to be okay with his back. Shorter boundary and down. Full toss. That's clubbed. Really nicely played. That is a magnificent shot for 6. That is outstanding work, and it brings up the 50 stand as well of just 26 deliveries. to full toss, hard down the ground, far enough, yes, far enough again, 6 more. Brings up the 50 as well from Dustin Shanaka. That is magnificent cricket. Really nicely played. He has been superb. His teammates in the dugout have enjoyed it. Got hold of that. How far's it gone? She'll be out. No. Just died at the last minute. Got hands underneath it. Desperate dive in for the run out. I think it's going to go upstairs for a look. But people in red don't look too excited.
Ball is in the hand of the keeper and wickets are broken. Batter is clearly short of his ground. I'm ready with my decision for the big screen.
It's happened at a very good time as far as Bangladesh is concerned. Ends that partnership of 57 and 28. Been a pretty handy knock from the skipper. 21 off a dozen, 154 for 5. Now that's gone very high indeed. Lytton Das says, I'll take it, and he does quite comfortably. Easily pouched. Right and breezy from Kamendu.
Kamindo Mendes trying to play a really big shot on top edge, and Lichun Kumar Das takes it easily. So another wicket falls in this over. Kamindo Mendes gone for 1. Sri Lanka 156 for 6.
Drilled down the ground. How far? Far enough? I don't think so. That's out. He's now got 3. The Fez has been absolutely brilliant. Superb work from him. 3 for 20 ends up with.
Yeah, it's been a brilliant over from Mustafizur Rahman. Looked good, but not enough power. It's the second attempt from the fielder to grab it, and he hangs on to it. Hasaranga goes. Another wicket falls. Gone for 2. 158 for 7.
Short bound on the offside. Gets that away. Scooped on the leg side for 4. Beautifully played. He's got some talent. Has he got hold of that enough? He's hit it. He's hit it for 6. It's a magnificent shot to finish the innings. He would have loved a few more of those, I'm sure, on the early deliveries of this over. But he's finished on a high. 168 they get in the end. Shanaka 64 off 37. That is magnificent work. Lytton Das, wonder what he's thinking at this stage. Sri Lankan crowd are certainly delighted. Right, let's have a look back at what has happened in this innings. They got out of the blocks very quickly. In no time, they were going at nearly 10 runs and over. Then wickets started to fall. Nasanka 22, Mendes 34. Wickets started to fall, and they had to rely on the likes of Asalanka and Shanaka to get them back on track. That run rate in the end was at 8.5.
70 in the last 6. Really set the tone. Europe Islam was expensive. Look at the figures from Mustafizur Rahman, who came last 4 overs. 3 for 20. I thought the other 2 bowlers were also decent.
Well, that's the target. Bangladesh. It's the first of the Super 4s games. Bangladesh need 169 runs to win. They got 20 overs. They got really good support in the crowd as well. I think this is going to be an outstanding second half of this game.
169. What do you make of the first half?
It's a tough one, isn't it? Saif Hassan and Tanzid Hassan, remember in the last match against Afghanistan, they added 63 for the opening partnership. Bangladesh will be hoping that they can lay a good solid foundation, because it's not an easy target to chase. Tanzid Hassan Tamim, who picked up a 50 in the last match, will be hoping that he continue with his form. Last time they played against Sri Lanka, they could not score a single run in the first 2 overs. Both the openers getting departed, so they need to be careful, watchful against the likes of Novan Tashara.
And away we go. Tashara to save. Bangladesh requiring 169. They're always important. That is absolutely brilliant from Tashara. Bangladesh lose their first.
Yeah, Tanzid Hassan Tamim will rue the fact once he goes back in the dressing room and watches this on replay. He went down the wicket and we spoke about the movement. This one didn't really move that much, just completely misses it. And the ball going on to hit the top of the off stump. That has what he has been doing throughout the tournament. Bowling stump to stump. Tanzid Hassan Tamim gone for naught. 1 for 1. The skipper. He has picked up a 50 which came against the Hong Kong China. 15 50s.
Slashes hard and picks up 4. That'll give Liton Das some confidence. Smashed down the ground for 4. That is a really good strike. What a strike that is. Even better, and goes all the way for 6. A 4 and a 6, pressure on the bowler. Takes him on, and that has all the miles to travel all the way for 6. Saif putting dancing shoes on and getting rewarded for it.
I'll just flip that on the onside towards that shorter boundary. No problem whatsoever. Advancing down the ground, hitting that over the top. Really nicely played that one. That's a couple of bounces has gone for 4. He's cracked that on the offside. That's a terrific shot for 4. That is right out of the screws. Nice way to finish the over. 59 for 1. Short boundary, not far enough, and out. That is a big wicket. That is a really big wicket. Hasaranga into the attack. They like sweeping. They've picked up a wicket though.
Just had this feeling. Too much space offered to the batters, and the moment Sri Lanka went to spin, this was the danger. You just sort of as a batter feel that you're in, used to a certain pace. Hitting the spinners is a little more difficult than hitting the fast bowlers, because here you've just got to nail it properly. It's a short boundary on the leg side, but he's gone against the turn. And not for the first time, this guy, the game changer with the ball. Now, this is going to be the test for Bangladesh. Will they recover and get back to that same momentum that they had until now? Gone for 23, 60 for 2 Bangladesh.
Ridoy now. Inside outs. Really good shot for 6. That's a beautiful shot. That's good class.
I tell you what, this guy is looking absolutely brilliant, seriously brilliant.
This time tucks it around his legs. Push hard will only be 1. A milestone turned over, second half century in T20 international cricket, and it has been an absolute quality knock.
Hit sure as powerful and clever too. It was not an innings where he was swinging to all parts.
Short and put away. Fine up in the ring, much needed boundary. It's taken 21 deliveries and it comes off the pad of Saif.
This is 6. 6. And went the distance. Hit with a lot of power. Goes through extra cover. That is a very good shot, I'll tell you. Look at the way he sets himself up. Hasaranga threw it up and he gave himself room. Now, will this be taken? Yes, it is. That's what they're after. Wanindu Hasaranga gets a wicket. They were after that wicket. They needed a breakthrough. And that is exactly what Saif does.
Yeah, I did mention, I hope he does not do anything silly. He was trying to go on the onside and gets at the top edge. just couldn't pick up the length. He's eyeing to play towards mid-wicket and loops up, and Velalage does the rest. That is the breakthrough that Sri Lanka wanted, and it's none other than Hasaranga who provides it for his team. A good knock comes to an end, 61 of 45. Save goes Bangladesh, 114 for 3.
4, that is 4 in the gap. Too easy for Hridoy. Tossed up, and that area is open. Six. That's massive. See, that's the problem Kamidu Mendes was going to face if he goes leg stump. He went over extra cover. That's the longer boundary. This is the shorter side. Short and wide. Not the length, not the length. That's not the field. The field is set for a different length.
That's what you need to do. 50. A very good one from Tawhid Hridoy.
Just superb innings. Just reacted to the bowling. It's nothing has been premeditated.
Front of square. Slapped that. 12 of the over. Bangladesh getting closer and closer. 157 for 3. They asked for it. That's gone. That's gone. He's missed it. And he's right in front. Worth a review though. If he can get his breath back.
It deserves all reviews.
Impact in line and wicket hitting. Going back to Rohan on field. Rohan, stay with your decision of out. You're on screen, signal out.
He's missed a full toss. Should have gone for 6, but he's played a wonderful knock.
And I like that reaction as well. He is livid with himself for getting out at this stage. That's a sign of a champion player. It's 159 for 4.
Full toss this time. Hit hard for 4.
No, they can't be stopped. Bangladesh cannot be stopped.
Ball. So it's not Jakar Ali who'll put the finishing touches, Sanjay.
Yeah, a bit of bravado there. I think getting carried away on that one. Wanted to be the hero. Experience of Dasun Shanaka, got the ball up. Unnecessary tension for the Bangladeshi fans. He went round the wicket, took the pace off, and you can see he saw the slow delivery. Wanted to finish with a 6. So difficult when you're out there. Adrenaline running high forces you to make mistakes like this. 168 for 5.
Another one.
I think he's out because the non-striker has thrown his bat in disgust. There's an appeal, there's a call for review. I think Shanaka has got a wicket. This match ain't over.
TV umpire to director, we have a player review for caught. Yeah, can you freeze it? I can see clear spike as the ball is next to the bat. I don't see any gap between bat and ball. Clear bat involved. Going back to Atif on field. Atif, you need to change your decision to out. You're on screen, signal out.
They've got another. Chuck Mehdi Hassan did not wait for the decision. He's walked off. 1 required of 2 balls. 0 to Mehdi Hassan. 168 for 6.
One of 2.
They run. Oh, Bangladesh are home. Shamim took off. He took the risk. What a brilliant chase it has been.
And it's a good thing that Nasoom reacted to that because Shamim was just sprinting down the pitch. And had he said no, would have been a dot ball and a run out as well. So well done to the new batter Nasoom, and well done Shamim for his presence of mind. So we have the result of the first match of the Super 4. Bangladesh winning by 4 wickets.
no, no